Like, you have plenty of time to reflect on what a bitch you are. Go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, look deep in your eyes and say, yeah, I wouldn't fuck me either. Like, what do you want me to do?
Welcome back to another McLovin experience. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. As you can see, we are long distance. We are not in the same room. So we had to figure out how we gonna make this work. So we figured out how to do it. So this clip that I chose is from a podcast. So he was talking about, like, basically like the title, Stop Being Poor.
Stop being poor?
Yeah, so they was talking about, like, you know, being like poor and stuff like that.
You know the problem with this whole space, because I kind of accidentally got thrown into this whole red pill girl pickup space, and I don't really think I'm there so much. I really try and focus on masculine excellence, because a lot of the dudes in that space are trying to compensate massively. Like, there's only so much game you can learn if you're clearly a fucking dork, right?
Yeah, right.
When a nerd comes to me and goes, I'm a total nerd, I want to learn game. I'm like, bro, you need to learn more than game. Because you look like a bitch. My girlfriend will beat the fuck out of you.
How do you help that guy?
But he already knows the answers. How you help him is to tell him the truth, because he already knows what he needs to do. He's just not doing it.
So what does he have to do? Just make a ton of money and
it's not even about money.
And be successful and powerful.
It's not even about money.
He's got to grow a backbone to begin with.
You got to grow a backbone, and you can do that by, if you improve your physicality, you usually improve your mentality along with it. And men are expected to be wise and interesting. You need stories. You're not gonna have stories unless you've taken risk. You need to get some balls. You need to get some balls and live a life. I told him, man, go get on the train in Portugal and ride it for 3 weeks all the way to Singapore and think about what a fucking punk you are. And at least you'll end it with some stories.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you have plenty of time to reflect on what a bitch you are. Go into the bathroom and look in the mirror, look deep in your eyes and say, yeah, I wouldn't fuck me either. Like, what do you want me to do? What game do you want?
Wait, I like
you're scrawny as a motherfucker. Like, what do you want me to do?
He has to look deep into his own eyes.
Yeah, no. You have to look deep into your own eyes and say, I would never fuck you. Never. And that needs to change. That's actually my brother's saying. My brother.
Look deep into your own eyes.
My brother wakes up.
That's hateful as fuck, dude. I like that a lot.
My brother wakes up, and before we train, he hands me a cigar and a whiskey. And he goes,
oh my God.
He gives me this whiskey, and he goes, go to the mirror, look deep into your own eyes, and offer that man a drink. What does that fucking mean?
It's really funny.
That's fantastic.
So, but my point is,
eyes.
a lot of these guys are absolutely not really delusional. You need to genuinely analyze your brain, defrag every single opinion you strongly have, and identify where it came from and if that person has your best interest at heart. And what they're trying to do, especially with young men, is program them, because we're all empty vessels. And what you have to do as an adult, as a parent, is to program your child stronger than all of society. It's not an easy job, because all of society, from the YouTube videos to the TV shows to the school, every single thing is trying to program them in one direction. You have to combat that, and that's not an easy job. And if you just sit there and get lazy about it, you will fucking lose. We're all programmed. All of us are programmed to some degree. So it's a scary thing. That's for this fat fuck. He's delusional. Yeah. He's delusional on every level, and you need to hold yourself accountable. Right, the reason I talk about
Either somebody they was talking about before that they just didn't get in this clip, or he's just talking about a hypothetical person.
Okay.
The reason I talk about women the way I do is because I hold myself to such a high standard as an individual. I don't make mistakes. I'm a professional. I know exactly how to act and exactly what to do. I do not need a woman to motivate me, to be my mother, to convince me to put the video games down, to stop smoking weed. Everything I've done, fantastic. I've done completely and utterly by myself. I did it without you. My life's amazing in every single possible metric. Now I'm going to allow you to join it, and therefore you're going to bend to my reality and my will. That's not me being arrogant and a psycho. That's me just being completely realistic about my achievements as an individual.
That's a pretty good case.
Cobra, I am exhausted. What woman can keep up with you? You so much energy.
That's why I have a few.
Just I was going to say, one is not enough, my love.
I got to take it easy on him.
Fuck.
I'm a nice guy.
You're very intense.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm like, listen, you've had your, tomorrow, boom. I spread them out. And that's me being kind.
Do you train every day?
Every day.
And it's just this is part of your routine.
It's part of my, now I don't fight professionally anymore, but now it's just part of my routine. Just 45 minutes, an hour, whatever in the morning. Yeah. Just to, it's part of my routine.
Pilates. What do you do, Stretch?
Pilates.
Come on.
Pilates. Well, I live with my brother and my cousin.
Yoga.
I live with my brother and my cousin. I try and beat one of them up, but if you spar all the time, you get injuries or whatever. So I'll lift weights, or we'll push the sled around or whatever, or we'll find something to do. But I train every day. Yeah. The reality of the world is that beautiful women have all the choices in the world. If they have all the choices in the world and you're not competitive, how the fuck are you going to pull it off with a bit of game? We also talk about money. I want to make something clear about money. Getting rich is probably the worst thing that can happen to the majority of men. Most men are not ready for money. And I say this because I was broke for a very long time, lived a very difficult life, and then became rich. That's why I am, because money amplifies. So if you're the man first and then you get rich, you're the man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're a punk and then you get rich, now you're a
fucked.
massive punk.
We were just talking about this before you came. Like,
Thanks.
Thank you.
My friend.
wow.
Thanks, my friend.
We were just talking
But
about
it
that.
happens with crypto kids, right? I had one kid come to me, some 20-year-old kid who caught a pump, some stupid coin, whatever. He made $86 million.
Damn.
Jeez.
And he came to me and he was like, Tate, I need your help. I have $86 million, blah, blah, blah. My life's still shit. It's like, yeah, because now you're just a sugar daddy to a bunch of hoes who don't give a fuck about you, and you're a robbery target, and you're just hiding. And like your life's over now. Like you should have been the man first. You could have been a big G first. You can't even fucking pull a firearm. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst thing that could happen to you, because you're never going to want to work hard. You're never going to want to network. You're never going to learn the skills. Before the modern period of wealth creation, because in Hustlers University, I teach people how to make money fast. Anybody.
So, you know, Hustlers University, that's like basically like his school where he like charged like $50 a month for people to come and then learn how to like get wealthy and whatever.
Do people really does it work?
He said he got over 100,000.
get rich?
He said he got over 100,000 students, and that he retains 100,000 students, and that people are in there getting rich. And
I might be check it out then.
he said he got like a high school in there making like $40,000 a month.
Okay, let's see what he talking about then.
Because everybody on the internet is skeptical about it, because they like, is he scamming and this and that.
I might do it. I think I'm just gonna do it, and then maybe we can get a reaction to everybody.
Yeah, that'll be good.
They can follow me. Yeah, if I do it, sign up for it, and then see if it's actually real or is it just some BS to get some money.
So we gonna see. Comment down below if y'all want to see it.
If y'all want me to sign up and go through whatever this is, Hustlers University.
But in the old way, the old world, the only way you could make money was by talking to people, networking, sales,
Right.
influence, all these things. You'd learn lessons along the way. By the time you had the money, you learned a lot about life.
Yeah.
But now you can skip all the lessons and just get the fucking money.
You're right.
And these dudes are a mess. Yeah. So people talk about money attracting women. I know a bunch of dorks with a bunch of money and no pussy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because you're still a fucking nerd, G.
Yeah.
You're still a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Like you just.
God, I miss that word. I
But
like
they are
saying
nerds. I use that word purposely.
I know, I
because
miss it.
it's intrinsic. It's like back to
Yeah, I
school.
know.
Yeah.
You're a nerd.
You're
a
fucking nerds,
I
dude.
was a nerd. I am a nerd.
Yeah.
No, but you are. And money amplifies. I say this all the time. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo.
Fucking
and,
nerd.
yeah, fucking nerd. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo and he's a skinny little guy with glasses, you're like, oh, tech dork, total nerd.
Yeah.
If you see a guy get out of a Lambo and he's big, tall, strong, cobra tattoo, big G, you're like, okay, mafia boss. It amplifies.
Yes.
The Lambo amplifies. It doesn't change who you are.
I like that about him that he said it doesn't matter. It ain't about the money, but sometimes it is. Because women, even though you might have swag and you might have that drive and that hustle, women still want you to be able to come through with that money, okay? Because I need to go out and eat. I need to go on some trips. So you got to have money to do all that. You can't just be talking about it. You got to be about it.